Welcome back to our YouTube channel Wisdom of Kabbalah. So excited to share with you the unique knowledge about success, unique knowledge about happiness. ANAVIGATOR is the methodology of success, and this knowledge was taken from the ages, and it is proved by a lot of stories of people who got success. This methodology was created by my teacher, Avraham David Fisherman. My name is Adam, and I'm a student of Kabbalah. This methodology, ANAVIGATOR, will give you an answer about our desires, how to succeed, and a lot of different things. And if you just start watching this video, please come back for the previous video, which is an introduction for this course. And today we continue, and just to summarize what was happened on the previous one, we were talking about the reasons why our desires are not realized. And there are a few reasons. First one, we don't know that there is the one who wants to give us welfare. And the second one, we don't know what exactly we want. Desires are enforced by the society we live in, and we have no our personal opinion. This is the reason why our desires are not realized. And the third reason, we have no the way how to achieve this our dreams, our real dreams. And this is why we have to gain this knowledge and required mental attitudes. And I follow this methodology together with you. First of all, we have to realize that there is a creator who constantly wants to give us. And just imagine the deposit of unlimited delights and the power that constantly wants to give it to us. So why we do not take them? Because we have not attuned ourselves on receivement of these prizes of life. And the sages the sages of Kabbalah teach through the language of parable, which shows what is happening inside each of us, like in the mirror. And there is one of the parables. The king had a beloved son, and father always wished the son only the best. For this, he invited the best chefs, musicians, and famous wise men, mystery holders, into the palace. And the king wanted to give all this to his son out of great love. However, his son had diabetes, was blind and deaf. Therefore, whatever the father tried to give him, the son was unable to take anything and enjoy it. And we are in the same situation because we do not focus our perception on the welfare which Creator wants continuously give it to us. And one who is not attuned cannot get. And this is not automatic process. I need something, I wish something, and but my life proved that something I cannot get. And the reason why, because it is not automatical. If I want something, it will not happen just because I want. I need to make special efforts. And that's why this is not automatic process. Why? Because we should magnetize the benefits by the strength of desire, which we must develop. So I feel now that my desire become more stronger. I hope you also, your desire becomes stronger. Our desire has to become strong and massive, like magnet field, which magnetize what we want. Imagine the unlimited flow of delights which continuously goes to you. This flow is non-stop and constant, and what our consciousness is tuned on can be taken from this endless flow. For example, if you align yourself to get 1000 USD salary, there is a chance to get it. Or if you want to find Mrs. Right or Mr. Right, attune on it. You can get nothing without being on the right mood and if you're not focused on clearly defined goal. Do you want to earn 1 million USD? 1 million cash here on the table, like 1 million USD. Most people will give positive answer. Yeah, I want 1 million USD, sure, give it to me. Although, if you ask them additional questions, it will be determined that they don't want to make any efforts. At the end of the day, people not focused on one goal block the channel of wealth by themselves. They're not ready to give themselves day and night to achieve what they want. And doubts start come thick upon ourselves. Like, do I really need all of this? Just let's make a pause and think, okay, we can now try to clarify. Okay, I want 1 million USD. But if I'm not focused on that goal, if I'm not really focused on that goal, one moment doubts come. And I will start myself that I don't really need it, because maybe some small wishes come to me, like to go to visit some sea resorts, or to have a party with my friends, or to buy some new stuff. But I will not succeed if I will not focus on this main goal. Doubts tell us that we do not have true, strong and powerful desires. This is how most people live, without faith that the dream comes true. Afterwards, such desires disappear altogether. Thus, we do bad eye to ourselves, and we should change our mindset to get this out of our way. We should get it out of our way if we want to achieve. We need to remove any doubts. We need to make strong desire and faith that we will achieve. Are you with me? Okay, let's go. Famous discoverers could cherish an idea many years before they succeeded. They kept do or die intention for that. Their consciousness is only attuned on what they are really interested in. The best people, you can find a lot of examples in your life now, like Elon Musk, maybe somebody else. Maybe you don't like Elon Musk, I don't know. Just try to find the man in your life, a woman who got everything on top, and you just check, and you will see that they cherish idea many years before they succeeded, and they kept do or die intention for that. And there are just few people who capable to hold the only one desire, the one intention, the one idea in their consciousness. And the one who wants to succeed should learn to do the same, otherwise will not achieve the goal. And just determine the central and foremost desire from all wishes you have. Determine the central and foremost desire from all wishes you have. My desire now is to make this methodology useful for many people in the world, that you will succeed, you will achieve everything in your life, you become happy, we become happy, we will say to our friends, hey, listen, I become more happy than before, and I achieve the main goal in my life. This is my target, to share with you and to live this life together with you. Just determine the central and foremost desire from all wishes you have, for our little wishes turn us to pieces, and satisfaction never comes as a result. It looks like a man walking down the street, talking with his friend and eating something. Eventually, he will not take enjoyment from either of these actions. I have such example. I ask myself when I read it, like, for example, I like steak, good steak, and if I will go to some restaurant with my friends for good time to talk, to discuss, and I will have this steak, what I will remember? I will remember if the main reason to go to the restaurant was to have good dinner, I won't remember the taste of the steak. But if I will, let's say, focus myself on that, if I come to have this steak, I will remember each piece of this steak. Just catch this idea that small wishes turn us to pieces, right? And we, in turn, should accustom ourselves to concentrate on a single task, totally reinforce ourselves on this road. Okay, maybe example about steak is not like, maybe because I'm hungry now. To make joke out, the main goal should be clarified, and we should accustom ourselves to concentrate on this single task. The next, we have to know that the source is the reality of unlimited handing out of the prices of life, and he doesn't accept anything to himself. He doesn't have any lack. Source needs nothing, for he is not a human. Do well to remember an important definition, that the human is a desire for pleasure. Just compare these two things. Creator does not need nothing. He needs only to make us happy. He creates a human as a desire. A human, we are desire. We are desire. We want something, we dream, we want, we need some pleasure, and he creates us because he wants to make us happy. He founded a human in order to make us happy. And if you want to ask for something, you should know the address where to send your request. And we say here, praying. So you have to know the address where to send your praying. You need address to the source, and this is worth to know him personally. Our material understanding wants to determine the place where the source is located, where to send its wishes, but he is everywhere, inside and out. And it is not necessary to send your request to the one unique place. The source is the ever-present. Just focused on the source using your imagination. And that is enough. Okay, let's stop and think about this. The source is everywhere, inside and outside. And you don't need to find location where to send your praying. You just need to switch on your imagination. You need to use your imagination, and this is enough. This is Kabbalah says. Even better to close eyes so that material perception does not mislead us through its own illusory reality. Now you can close your eyes and just say aloud. There is neither time nor place, but there are only the source and my desire, being in contact with Him. The source is here and now. The flow of unlimited prizes of life is present in the reality. Creator loves me at all times and in all places. Feel His presence and remember that He exists and He has all the delights without exception. Do you feel it? Just imagine Creator exists and He wants to give us everything. We're living in life so beautiful. The world is so big, so many countries, continents, different nature, different people. You can find different food in the supermarkets, different entertainments in our life. And He creates everything. He creates me. He creates me as a desire. And everyone has own unique desire, unique dream, unique way. We just need to determine Creator exists everything. He is the only one who wants to give us, to make us happy. He creates us as a desire. And we are on the position that we're always taken, and He is a giver, and we always take what He planned to give to us. We just need to be attuned. This is a flow of unlimited prizes of life, and it is present in the reality. But we also need to keep in our mind another rule, which is important to remove any mistake during interaction with the Creator. This rule say that place where we attract the delights is not the same place where we will get it. And here is an example. Surprises were happened in everyone's childhood when we have suddenly obtained the desired. We dreamed about something and we suddenly found it or came it as a gift. And the reason why it was happened because we quickly forgot what we desired. And our consciousness was not really concentrated on the desired. Adults cannot forget about desired when something is strongly wanted, hence they suffer from inability to obtain it. They do not let surprise happen due to rigid formed egoism. The desire which magnetizes a pleasure doesn't give a chance to benefits entering into our life the way that the source wants to give us. Okay, so it means that we need to have strong desire, right? But we need to remember this rule from Kabbalah says that the desired comes I will repeat again, the place where you attract the delights is not the same place where you will get it. And as adults, we stop to believe in miracles. Our consciousness becomes less movable and fixes in a certain stereotype of perception. This concentration of consciousness at the rigid point doesn't make any possible to look wider onto the world and let the new cases and opportunities enter into our life. I think you can find the stories in your life when you just compare, try to remember when you really wanted, really keep this strong desire, and then you forget about this, switch to another activities, and then it was happened because you did some efforts, but you forgot, and then you got it. Or when you just staying with the position that I need it, and then you're tired about that, and you tell to yourself, okay, I don't need it, okay, it's not important. The reason why, because we don't know this rule. Again, remember, place where you attract the delights is not the same place where you will get it. This concentration of consciousness at the rigid point doesn't make it possible to look wider onto the world and let the new cases and opportunities enter into our life. To get what we want, we should be inspired by the certitude that there is the one who is willing and able to give it to us. So it means that we exclude the creator of our desire. So we want something, but we don't give him a place where he can give it to us. Interesting, to be honest. For example, if somebody wants to become a doctor, there will be no ambition to study medicine if there is no teacher who gives a knowledge, and there is the one who is willing to give. It is the first condition for desire genesis within us. He wants to give us prosperity, and that is why he created inside of us the desire to get it. Define him in your consciousness as a source, creator, reality. Why we name him reality? Because he makes possible and creates. And if he stops giving us strength and life, everything will disappear immediately. And now we know where to apply the desire, onto the asset of infinite resources, into the source. Just realize that our life, we breathe, our heart works without any breaks, right? But we don't control this. We don't control our breath. You never say to yourself, okay, now I breathe, now I don't breathe. No. Because we live the life which was given by him, and he makes us as a desire. What we just need to know what we need to do, we need to understand that there is a creator, and we need to have our own desire. And now we know the way how to get it, and we can attune on it. I hope that you will keep this in your mind, that desire will come in not in the same place where we're attracted. This is very important rule, a very important knowledge from Kabbalah. And the final topic for today, the purpose of our living is to be happy. The purpose of our life is to be happy. So simple. This is the main goal of our life, to be happy. Each of us wants to reach happiness, never ending and unlimited. So, and to complete this video today, we have to define exactly what kind of happiness we need. And just ask to yourself what kind of happiness you need. Try to figure out what you really want and attune your consciousness on it. All the best to you, my friend.